In the quiet moments of reflection, when the weight of the world presses upon our shoulders and the storm of our emotions threatens to consume us, we might turn to an ancient guide, Stoicism. It is a philosophy not of empty words, but of lived truth, forged in the crucible of life's trials. Within its teachings lies a map to inner peace and unshakable strength. Yet even within this profound philosophy, there exists a tale of two paths: the Greek origins, steeped in contemplation, and the Roman evolution, shaped by action. To understand their differences is to better understand ourselves and to take the first steps toward becoming the masters of our own fate. The Greek foundation, the pursuit of harmony and reason. Imagine ancient Athens, a city alive with debate, art, and the search for wisdom. It was here, in the bustling colonnades, that Zeno of Citium began to lay the foundation of Stoicism. For the Greeks, Stoicism was a quest to harmonize with the cosmos, to live in alignment with the divine logos, the rational order governing the universe. They believed that by understanding this order, we could rise above the petty struggles of daily life and find clarity amidst chaos. Picture this: a lone philosopher standing under the vast Athenian sky, his gaze fixed on the stars. He's not just seeing them, he's contemplating their meaning, their connection to his own existence. The Greeks called us to look up and beyond, to see ourselves as part of a grand, ordered cosmos. They believed wisdom was the highest virtue, for wisdom illuminates the path to recognizing what lies within our control and what does not. Epictetus's reminder echoes, "It is not events that disturb us, but our judgments about them." Their teachings called us to rise above the noise of the world, to adopt a bird's-eye view of life. They urged us to think deeply, to act rationally, and to align ourselves with the eternal rhythm of nature. But for all its beauty, Greek Stoicism often lingered in the abstract, a blueprint waiting for its builders. The Roman evolution. Stoicism in action. Now picture Rome, a city of empire, duty, and unrelenting pragmatism. Here, Stoicism took on a new form, molded by the fires of political intrigue, military campaigns, and the struggles of power. For the Romans, philosophy was not merely a tool for thought, it was a weapon for survival. Stoicism became a discipline of action, a guide to navigating the harsh realities of life while remaining unbroken. Feel the heat of the battlefield, the clash of swords, the roar of commands. Amidst this chaos stands a Roman general, calm and resolute, his mind unshaken. This is the Roman Stoic, a figure of resilience and unyielding strength. Seneca, the advisor to emperors, reminds us that no man was ever wise by chance. His writings, pragmatic and sharp, show us how to cultivate peace within ourselves while chaos reigns around us. He taught us that adversity is not a curse but a crucible, a chance to shape our character. When life tests us, Seneca tells us, we must not shrink but rise, for difficulty shows what men are. Marcus Aurelius, the warrior philosopher, stands as the embodiment of Roman Stoicism. In his private reflections, meditations, he reminds himself and us to meet every obstacle with virtue. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. For Marcus, Stoicism was not a luxury but a necessity, a guide to lead with integrity, even as the weight of an empire rested on his shoulders. The Romans transformed Stoicism into a philosophy for the trenches of life. It became a toolkit for resilience, teaching us to turn pain into power and to find calm amidst the storm. Where the Greeks gave us the map, the Romans showed us how to walk the path, no matter how treacherous the terrain. The common thread, the battle within. And yet, beneath these differences, the core of Stoicism remains the same. Both Greek and Roman Stoicism call us to the same battlefield, the one within. The true enemies are not the challenges of the world, but the chaos of our own minds. Anger, fear, envy, despair. These are the foes that chain us, the forces that rob us of freedom. Imagine yourself standing in front of a mirror, your reflection clouded by anger, fear, or doubt. Now imagine clearing that fog, seeing yourself clearly for the first time, not as a victim of circumstances, but as the master of your own fate. The Greeks showed us how to see the world through the lens of reason, to understand that the cosmos is neither cruel nor kind, but simply is. The Romans showed us how to take that understanding and apply it, to turn philosophy into action. Together, they teach us this profound truth. Freedom is not found in wealth, status, or power, but in mastery over ourselves, the battle within. And yet, beneath these differences, the core of Stoicism remains the same. Both Greek and Roman Stoicism call us to the same battlefield, the one within. The true enemies are not the challenges of the world, but the chaos of our own minds. Anger, fear, envy, despair. These are the foes that chain us, the forces that rob us of freedom. Imagine yourself standing in front of a mirror, your reflection clouded by anger, fear, or doubt. Now imagine clearing that fog, seeing yourself clearly for the first time, not as a victim of circumstances, but as the master of your own fate. The Greeks showed us how to see the world through the lens of reason, to understand that the cosmos is neither cruel nor kind, but simply is. The Romans showed us how to take that understanding and apply it, to turn philosophy into action. Together they teach us this profound truth. Freedom is not found in wealth, status, or power, but in mastery over ourselves. The call to action, becoming warriors of the soul. Now, we must ask ourselves, will we remain prisoners of our impulses, tossed like leaves in the wind? Or will we embrace the teachings of the Stoics and strive for something greater? The choice is ours, as it has always been. Close your eyes and feel the weight of your own doubts and fears. Hear the voices of the ancients calling out to you, urging you to rise above. The Greeks gave us the foundation, a vision of life aligned with reason and nature. The Romans gave us the tools, the courage to endure and to act. Together they challenge us to rise above our circumstances, to see every obstacle as an opportunity for growth. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What stands in the way becomes the way." Let us then take up this philosophy as a shield and a sword. Let us confront our fears, temper our desires, and forge within ourselves an unbreakable spirit. Like the Stoics before us, let us become warriors of the soul, finding strength in self-control, peace in fortitude, and freedom in the mastery of our minds. In understanding the difference between Greek and Roman Stoicism, we find not division, but complementarity. One gives us the wisdom to see the path, the other the courage to walk it. Together, they form a complete philosophy, a timeless guide for anyone who seeks to transcend their limitations and live with purpose. This is the challenge and the gift of Stoicism, not to escape life's difficulties, but to face them head-on, transforming every trial into triumph. And in doing so, we not only honor the wisdom of the ancients, we become part of it, living examples of the strength and clarity that Stoicism promises to those who embrace its path.